Alright, yo, what's up, homies? So I finally figured out what you're supposed to do. So, what the game doesn't tell you is that you're supposed to do that, barrel, that spinning twirl jump into the door. Like, how is anyone supposed to know this, man? So anyway, let's get to it. Man, this is so cool. They should give me the rights to direct and produce a BloodRayne movie, man. Well, not produce, because I'm pretty sure I would have to like finance everything. So what's the point of all the other bits? Is it just literally just a waste of time? And I did see a spoiler. Accidentally saw a spoiler for one of the characters that appears next. Actually, let me go back in there because I don't think I searched it properly. What's the point of this bit here? A lot of weird, I guess do architects design the inside? My cousin's an architect. He does like theme parks and all that. He's real young as well. He's impressive what that dude's doing. He started off like making things on Minecraft. He's got a thing for roller coasters. He used to make roller coasters on Minecraft, and now he's doing it in real life. So full, not 360. What's the word? Not 360. Like full evolution for him. And he's pretty young as well. Wait, I already said that. I've been hit on the head so many times. It's really difficult to remember things. If I am doing stand-up comedy. Not now. I haven't started yet. But when I do, that's gonna be a serious issue. I thought of. Is that supposed to be alarm? I have figured out ways to make it easier for me to remember things, but it's still going to be difficult.
You dropped something.
I heard some other voice lines earlier, but no, holy sugar, man. Trying not to swear, trying to keep this clean, but because kids watch videos like this, Oh my god, that was close, man. I was about to say but Sydney Sweeney, she's casting everything. Like, she's casting everything and she's casting nothing. It seems like she's being cast for like every single film, yet I haven't even seen her in any movies. And no, I don't want Sydney Sweeney to play BloodRayne. Like, they have two complete different looks. Actually, there might acrobats, surely someone on like the US gyms, the US or Canadian gymnastics team can play, can act. Like, someone somewhere, must have some sort of acting ability. And even then, there's collegiate as well. Surely somewhere out there there's gonna be a gymnastics, what do you call it? A gymnastics athlete? It's definitely not a gymnastics player. No, it's gymnast, ain't it? Sorry, guys. Surely somewhere out there there's got to be a gymnast with an acting ability. I mean, what are the chances there isn't? Acting is really difficult, but it isn't as difficult as being singing or something like that. And especially for a role like this, I don't think you'd need like that great of an acting ability. As long as you look good and you're athletic and you learn to do your own stunts. I feel like you'd be alright. I'll even the British gymnast. Actually, I don't want to put British woman as, unless it's Dua Lipa, but I doubt Dua Lipa's very athletic. Even then, she's Serbian or Albanian. I always thought she was Serbian, but she's Even though like her parents are like ethnic Serbs from Albania, I thought that she was like just like, you know, I mean, who cares? What relevance does it have? Dua Lipa can't act. I mean, I saw the trailer for Argyle and you know, I feel like it. You know, she is like.
Good at this.
Wait, what did you just say? I wasn't paying attention. I'm something this. You know, I do believe she's probably like one of the hottest, one of the most attractive women in the world. Probably like the second most attractive, you know, behind my future wife, who I'm not gonna say the name of. You know, like I said, just in case if you don't get married, because that would be embarrassing. Yeah, like, I was gonna make a joke, but I think I'll get in trouble. I mean, who cares, to be honest? You know, with how that sounds, it doesn't sound like I'm interested in women, does it? Because, you know, sadly, Mila Jovovich is just too old. You know, I wouldn't, like, she's got to be in her late 40s by now. I don't think casting her would be a great choice. But then again, she is like a, actually no. Her daughter, actually, no, her daughter's too young. We need someone between the ages of about 20 to 35. 20 to 35 and can do her own stunts, you know, doesn't need a stunt double. So we are gonna have to look at like gymnasts, you know. One of them out there has got to have acting ability. And like I said, you don't need that great of an acting ability for a role like BloodRayne, because, you know, she's very monotone and, you know, dark. Monotone acting doesn't take that great. It depends if you're like doing dramatic monotone, like, you know, like Batman or a Joker, that's different. But if you're just doing monotone like Wednesday Addams, that's, or, you know, any role Jenna Ortega plays, because she always plays the same monotone role, then it really isn't that difficult. I could play any role Jenna Ortega plays, because we both have the same acting ability, and my acting ability isn't good. You know what, I was meant to watch X. I've been meaning to watch it for a good couple of... It came out in 22, didn't it? Oh, damn. Yeah, we're gonna stop the H word, of course. I mean, we're gonna try... I mean, how can we stop that? Whoa, how many people are in here now? I just don't get, you know, I don't like talking about politics, but one thing I don't get is people say that those group of people are, you know, the subject of that, I can't say the G word side, rule the world, but how can they rule the world if they've been, like, murdered, like, well, not murdered off, you know, like, fully, but, you know, how can they rule the world with all the things that have happened to them over the years? It just doesn't make any sense. As you know, I go on Facebook and I see, you know, oh, this group of people, you know, the group of people beginning with J ruled the world. Oh, they ruled the world. They control the banks, and they control this, and they control the entertainment industry, and they control this, and they control that. But how can they control the world when there's like, what, 19 million of them? And, you know, historically, they've been kicked out of, like, all these different countries, been, you know, pogroms and all that, you know, like, people, like, mass violence against them. I just don't get how they can rule the world. But anyway, that's only politics I'm talking about. Oh, okay, that's like, YouTube's gonna demand, what am I talking, I don't even make any money from this. YouTube's probably gonna ban the vid. It is a cool. I like, you know, the other version. It is a badass flag. You know, it is, you know, when you see that flag, what do you see? If I was like taking a stroll through the countryside one day and I just saw that flag, or, you know, the other version, just like in the distance, I'd be scared as hell. It's a badass flag. and you know, I'm not condoning. Of course, I'm not condoning. You know, look at me. I don't want to get into identity, but if you know who I am in real life, you know why I wouldn't. I mean, I was literally just talking about why I support the people they were mostly against. It's a cool flag. That's all I'm saying. The people, you know, the ideology that it represents, awful, absolutely terrible. I'd never support. Why would I support that? How can I support that? It'd be hella hypocritical if I supported that. To be honest, and that's the N. I was about to say the N words. The N people. They weren't. You know, they were racist against black people, but they weren't too bad. You know, compared to the Americans. They.
Who are you?
To be I
Impudent bitch. You'll get yours. In trouble.
you know, they treated black people better. You know, they
should have made it sooner.
you know, they did experiment on mixed race kids, and you know, I'm not sure what experimentation. They sterilized mixed race kids, and Rhineland bastards, children of German and French women during World War One. You know, they were like sterilized, and you know, but you know, they weren't like the subject of you know, the certain camps. They were just like experimented on and sterilized. But yeah, I wouldn't support it anyway, even if they were nicer to black. Well, arguably nicer to black. As you know, I know what you're thinking, but how can you say that? How can you say the Germans were nicer? Well, if you look at America and what they were doing during the same time frame, you know, lynchings, you know, what was it? The Tuskegee experiments. That went on until what? 1974. 1974. Well, Madonna, you know, for reference, Madonna, the singer, she would have been what? 15. 15 when the US government stopped injecting black men, well, black people in general, in Tuskegee with syphilis, you know, injecting them with syphilis to experiment on them. 1974. How Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas would have been alive when the U.S. government was still injecting black people with syphilis and pretending that they didn't know what it was, blaming it on bad blood. Like, it's just crazy, man. I mean, you know, actually, Snoop Dogg would have been. I'm not sure how old he would have been then. You know, Snoop Dogg would have been alive when the U.S. government. You know, it's ridiculous, man. The U.S. government, historically, it has been. You know, I would rather live in 1930s Germany than you know, 1930. I would rather live in 1930s Germany than 1960s America. You know, I'd rather be sterilized, you know. I mean, even though I want to have kids, I'd prefer to be sterilized than, you know, be hung from a tree and have my insides ripped open because I got caught looking at a white woman, you know. That's alright. Sorry, I really have an interest in politics and history, as you can see, and that's the problem. Especially with my last channel, I would just talk about them, you know, and you know, I apologize. Oh, that's a decent. I prefer, you know, the good old faithful, you know, because it's simple and it gets straight to the point. It's scary. It's intimidating. You know the red, you know, red white circle with you know what in the middle. apparently there's supposed to be a secret image in this game of BloodRayne, but I forgot. It's an Easter egg, but I don't know what you need to do. And even if I did find it, actually it would be removed. There's no way that they would have kept it in the final version of the game. Actually, I think it might have been in the original BloodRayne game, not the other account. Let me take a bit of my porridge real quick. Some of my ancestors were Jewish as well. I believe they were Sephardi Jews, you know, North African, Spanish, Iberian Peninsula Jews, but I'm not too sure. Because actually, I remember my grandma, I mean, I'm not sure why I'm saying that, you know, she's still alive, thank God. But I remember her saying a couple of times that we had ancestors from Israel and Persia, but you know, my nan was born in 1946, you know, before Israel was even not well, not created, because Israel's been around for, you know, hundreds of years, but you know, before Israel as we know it. And maybe she's referring to, you know, they were even though Palestine didn't. Oh my, oh God. You know, like the British mandate, but no, it wouldn't. No, that wouldn't make any sense, because British mandate of Palestine wasn't. It wouldn't make any sense for her to have ancestors from there. So we must be talking. I don't know. Like even then, like how did they make their way all the way over to Jamaica? They must have been Sephardi Jews, because Jewish people were like, you know, of course, I don't mean of course in like you know, like in a bad way, but you know, they've been expelled. They were expelled over to Jamaica, you know, like the New World. Some of them like escaped. This is just from what I know. But if you're wondering why I'm talking, it's because I'm eating the porridge. And I believe, from what I understand, they must have made their way to Jamaica, my ancestors anyway, and you know, of course, you know, mixed with the locals, and over a good couple of generations, here I am. I'm not, you know, I'm not Jewish, sadly, but some of my ancestors are. Well, it's pretty cool, to be honest. Alright, actually, I just realised I can pause this video, can't I? I'll be right back. Some good porridge, man. I'm not sure how I made it, but I made it perfectly, and I don't even eat porridge, man. It's some good stuff. Good stuff, man. It's bussin', as the kids these days say. Some good stuff, man. I enjoy. I mean, I still got a little bit left. It's peanut butter porridge. It's delicious, man. I'm telling you, delicious. Anyway, some of my ancestors are also from. There we go. This is the guy I was talking about.
How? Oh, just taking care of a collection from this morning's service. But I might find more uses for it.
I can think of some myself, but they have mostly to do with your backside, preacher.
Okay, you know, to be honest, if I was him,
I
I'd
am
just...
a Thule high priest, not a preacher.
Oversight on my part, do forgive me. And tell me about the relic.
Ah, the relic.
I'll just let her do
Atlantis,
whatever, you know.
A legendary kingdom.
Uh-oh.
A superior race
Uh-oh.
with powers beyond our imagination.
Don't say it. Don't...
Pure blood, pristine. Then the kingdom was lost. The sea reclaimed its right, but not always lost. The greatest Atlantean leader, Beliar, was immortal. His body scattered in pieces in the destruction of Atlantis. Finally, we have located our great leader's skull. It is here, buried deep underground.
I'm sure you believe that. All of it. Everybody makes mistakes.
Enough of your insolence.
What
I will
the...
prove Aryan superiority to you.
Ever heard of overcompensation?
Oh my god. You can't hate this chick, man. Unless you're a Nazi, of course. Or, you know, one of those people on Facebook that enjoys saying racist things.
Put an end to your
Look, that's
I don't
funny,
think
man.
so. You just won't be around to hear it anymore.
To be honest, like she hasn't like rebuked.
I'm going to.
I wonder if she actually agrees with. But it,
Oh,
but
you're all.
I don't know. I hope she doesn't agree with the dude's politics. That would not be good.
Contemptuous bitch!
I never got the. Do you know people that begin with A that you just mentioned superiority myth? Because you
You'll
know.
have to try a little harder.
What
I'm
what
still not
even
convinced.
what even is considered, you know what? Because Aryan is like, you know, Indo-Aryan. They're not white. They're like you know, Asian. So like what does he consider? From what I understand, it's considered to like be Northern European, you know, German, Germanic. I'm not sure if the Poles are included. You know, blonde hair, blue eyes, but they're not really superior. You know. You know, take a dude from Sweden and put him up against Jamal from the hood in like a basketball competition, and you know, I know who I bet on to win. You know, you know, you get what I mean. I just realised this is hard difficulty, ain't it? This game's been surprisingly easy for a hard difficulty. Some of my I know you must be bored, but you know, some of my ancestors are also German, but I don't know. I don't know anything about that, sadly. Because you gotta remember, should I say what my percentage is? I want it to be like a big, you know, I'm gonna save it for a later video because I want to make it like a big surprise. But so I must have had like relatives that fought for, you know, the bad guys during World War II. What's funny to think about. I would have had relatives that fought for the bad guys. I would have had relatives that, you know, like distant, I mean like distant relatives, you know, not like recent, but like distant relatives. Fight for the bad guys, fight for the good guys, and, you know, be the subject of, the you-know-what, begins with H, you know, the really bad thing that begins with H. There we go. How did that do no damage to blood? Bloody hell, man. What is this dude doing now? What did I talk about Mali? But yeah, if I did talk about my some ancestors being from Mali, they would have been Muslim. Actually, I'm not sure when Islam was introduced to Mali. Actually, it's been around for a while because Mansa Musa was from Mali and he was Muslim, as supposedly the richest man in history. So yeah, I'm really like a international, you know, when it comes to ancestry, international man. You know, I even got some, you know, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil it. I've already gave you too much information. I want to save it for a later video. Get out my way, blood. That's just, I was about to say it would be cool if Megan Fox played a vampire, but she literally does in, you know, she
What's the
played
shovel for?
she played a vampire queen in a Night Drive that no, not Night Thief that I still haven't seen, and she played and I mean she's a succubus in Jennifer's body, but some people say that
I don't think so. You just
she's
won't be
kind
around
of
to
like
hear
a
it anymore.
vampire. How is that moving so fast, man? As Megan Fox, she's got the looks to play a vampire man, you know, tall, elegant looking. I mean, she has gotten a lot of plastic surgery and she doesn't look as elegant. What? Bumberclot. That's annoying. But yeah, you know, tall, elegant. You know, with the lip filler and the plastic surgery that she had, she looks a bit, she looks, I don't want to say the word, she looks a bit like a, you know, a type of actress or actor that begins with P, you know, you know, that does that certain type of movie. And, you know, she doesn't
Quiet,
look as,
baby. What will the neighbors think?
she doesn't look as elegant as she once did. But you know, she's still a very elegant looking woman regardless, in my opinion.
I will put an end to your impudence.
I don't think so. You just won't be around to hear it anymore.
How do I beat this dude, man? Jesus Christ. Jesus Cristo is the Spanish say, something like that. This is... I mean, I guess I shouldn't have played it on hard difficulty. Can't really blame anyone but myself.
Return to hell, you.
You have to try a little harder. I'm still not convinced.
Alright, this tactic actually works surprisingly well. Where's you know something else? During the 1938 Olympics, Hitler actually congratulated Jesse Owens while I think it was Roosevelt. Was it Roosevelt? No, Roosevelt. It was. It's not Eisenhower. Whoever was in charge at the time of America. I'm not too sure. You know what? Hitler congratulated Jesse Owens while the president of America didn't. Isn't that something to think about? Actually, it sounds like I'm, you know, trying to humanize the you-know-what-sees. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, when it comes to history, the US and Germany both have some pretty bad things. But then again, like, literally everyone knows that, like, oh, I just realized, wait a minute, what am I, how come he wasn't shooting me before, but now he is? When I had low health, he wasn't. Whoa, that dude had so much, he replenished me, man. Thank you. Gotta get him when he's reloading. I see. Okay, I'm reloading. I can't do the Tony Montana. Oh, okay, I understand now. coming up, keep coming up. He's reloading. You see that? Pure skill. Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Cat and mouse. I love this game.
Ho 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 ho. Oh, he just killed his own comrade. Damn. I'm telling you, BloodRayne has got some stormtrooper aim, bro. Look at this. This guy's also got a delicious amount of blood. Oh, we gotta get him during that. Oh, I found the practical. It's honestly funny how Germany went from being crazy like this to, I mean, they're still crazy. The Germans are crazy people. Actually, no, they're not. It's the Japanese. It's the Japanese that are the crazy one. Because the Japanese were, you know, the Japanese were more brutal. They weren't more evil, you know. You can't really out-evil the I mean, no, they were both as evil as each other, the Germans and Japanese. It's crazy how the Japanese went from, you know, doing things like this to being Nyan, Uwu, cat, you know, all that stupid
It'll be
weeb
very
stuff.
warm where you're headed. Maybe
Yeah.
there's some paperwork on all the hogwash he's been rattling on about.
I don't even know what the Germans are doing. What is this? Yeah, it's...
And what do we have here? Occult writings on Atlantis and Beliar. At least he was organized. Time to radio Brimstone Society.
Transmit a relic of information to Brimstone Society. What the... Well, I'm mad because I'm styling and... Yeah. Is this gonna be... Is that Jesus? You know, to be honest, I would say... no, that's the Virgin Mary, yeah. That guy was some sort of priest or whatever. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. It's funny how these people, I'm talking about real life, how all these racists claim to be Christians, yet hate on a group of people that they're God, you know, that God's supposedly, you know, I don't know if God, you know, like, you know, in Christianity, God created all people. So, so how can you hate on something that God made? Isn't that unchristian? That sounds very unchristian. I mean, they're not Christians anyway, they're fake Christians. They do it in God's name just so they can have an excuse to do it, you know. They don't care, they don't believe in God, they don't care about God or the teachings of the Bible. They only just want an excuse. Whoa, holy, wait a minute, I get the dude's gun. Holy cow, man. That is some heavy. I'm over
Time
here.
you level again.
Oh, I was about to do my own one-liner, but she beat me to it. actually, actually no, we saved, didn't we? Or I hope we did. Alright, let me take a swig of this drink. Thirsty. Hey, sorry about that. Alright, let's get back
I
to
should
it.
contact Brimstone and let him know what I found out.
Yeah, I know, anyone else? Oh, come here, you Nazi piece of garbage. You know, it's actually, I don't want to talk about any more politics. I was going to talk about some news that I heard, but no. I mean, actually, you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know, there's like a political party in Germany called the AfD, and they won elections, and apparently they're supposed to be, you know, sympathetic to these sort of people. But I don't know. I don't know. It's nothing to do with me. I'm not German. You know, I'm not going to talk about other countries' politics when I know a place. No. No, like I said, German descent, but I'm not, you know, proper German.
Rain to Darkman, come in. I found documentation on the relic. You were right. They're up to something big.
Well done. Now continue with target termination and try to obtain the relic. We can't let them get to it first.
Roger.
One more thing. Destroy the communications center.
Sounds familiar.
And then radioing for help. Good luck. Over and out.
The armory should have some explosives.
2K25 comes out today. Pre-ordered it. Cost me an arm and a leg. Had to take out a second mortgage on my house. I don't get. I think it should be. I think it should be illegal to charge 70 quid, and that's the cheapest. It's like £120 for the Ultimate Edition. And but forget about that for a minute. 70 quid for a game, for a video game that's gonna be obsolete in 12 months. You know, in a year. Ridiculous, man. It's absolutely ridiculous. I swear, there's a character called Belair or Belair, but I don't know who it is. It's supposed to appear at some point. Are you mad because I'm styling on you? Are you mad because I'm styling on you? Mad because I'm styling on you. You're mad because I'm styling on you. You're mad because I'm styling on you. Oh, it's on your own,
All set. Better back up.
Back there is actually a decent accent. I can't do accents. Hey guys, look at me, I'm from the United States of America. Look at me, dog, I'm from Wisconsin, look at me. You see, that's like the best accent, American accent I can do. Hey, I'm from I'm from Tyson or whatever. Kick, punch, you all remember, chop, chop, back again, yes, forever. How many challenges coming at you? First is a fire, don't retire, now kick, punch, chop, chop, and block. Oh, I forgot, actually, did I mix up the two songs? Yeah, right, let's just do the original. Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. Kick, duck, jump, no pose. American places have some weird ass names though, I'm telling you, like Tyson, Deronga, and Pals keep seeing Seneca. Actually, Seneca for set, you know, that's actually an alright, that's a cool name. I'm not saying the names aren't cool, I'm just saying that though, I mean, it's all like the Native American names ain't it, you know. So you can't really say much.
Get off me.
According to DNA genealogy tests, also 1% native, not Native American as in like American native, but Caribbean native, like Arawak. Damn, that's it. Can I feed on him?
Tell me you love me, honey.
Wait, how is he getting up with one leg? I mean, that guy's a trooper that he got his leg cut off and still tried to fight. He's a stormtrooper. I think they're called Sternwayers. Get the hell away. Wait, he's speaking in English. Get the hell away from me, I don't think so. Why isn't there a new one of these games? You know, I thought, let's be honest, this game is like about a female vampire that's presumably bi or lesbian, or presumably bi. She's definitely bi. I don't think she with how she flirts with the. Then again, I do know lesbians that flirt with men. I don't know why they do that. It's really annoying, to be honest with you. But whatever. You know, out there beating up Nazis and, you know, chopping them to pieces and all that. Yeah, you know, that seems like something that would be like really popular in the modern day. But to be honest, if they did make it in modern day, it would absolutely suck. So, you know, I'm glad they didn't. Wait, why is American Dad on? I like American Dad. It's just that Jeff ruins the show, and any episode that Jeff's in, I just don't watch it, and I haven't seen I haven't watched American Dad properly wait a minute, what? Why are there two places I need to go? I haven't watched the show in a hot minute. I haven't watched it properly. So whenever I put it on, Jeff appears, and I just turn it off. Watch something else. Oh, this is a U-boat facility. You know, I can't be bothered. You know, we're 44 minutes in. I feel like this is a great place to end the video. Thank you for. Oh shit! I knocked over my drink. Why isn't? I don't like these new lids, man. They're so fucking sorry, didn't mean to swear. They're so bloody ridiculous. Like, cause you know, like the new eco-friendly lids where they're like attached to the bottle. It's annoying because they don't close properly. So you know, it lets out all the carbonation and the drink goes flat quicker. And also, if you accidentally knock it over, like the whole drink just bloody spills out. It's annoying. It really is annoying. You know, but until next video, I'm not sure when that's gonna come out, especially considering 2K's out now. It was gonna be out at 1 PM today, and I'm gonna be playing a lot of that. Sadly, it's on my Xbox, so I won't be able to do any videos on it. But yeah, until next video.